Back to top fuel, second round. It will be Jody Smart here with the orange helmet in the far lane, up against the world's quickest driver in car, the Larry Minor entry from Hemet, California. Gary Beck at the wheel, the event champion right here at OCIR a year ago, and it's Beck out first.
Oh, and the world's quickest top-fuel dragster is proving it once again. Gary Beck streaks across the finish line with a 5.71 second elapsed time. His speed 245 miles an hour, a losing 598, 0.2 of a second, and it looked like a train length between them, Steve.
It certainly did. Up next will be Jim Bernard, the car called the Northwind from Portland, Oregon, up against Joe Amato in the right-hand lane.
Joe Amato has had the role of the spoiler thus far at this event. Let's see how far he can go. Steve's with Gary Beck right now.
Yeah, it's good. The car's shaking a little bit out there, but it's getting down the track. So we're glad to be here. It's, you know, close to home, a couple miles from hometown, home city for Larry Minor. We're glad to be here.
I'm sure Gary Beck is. He's got low elapsed time of the meet in eliminations thus far with that outstanding 5.62. That's smoking the tires. But that was history. This is present tense, and this is current time. Jim Bernard against Joe Amato.
And Jim Bernard has had to come from behind the previous two rounds, and he's going to have to do it again. A big hole shot for Joe Amato. Amato's going to win. No, he's not going to win.
Oh, what a close race, and it looked like in just the last few inches, Jim Bernard streaked past Joe Amato to take the victory. Joe Amato, as we said earlier, cast in the role of the spoiler. He does a tremendous driving job here. His car responds perfectly. He's got 0.06 of a second hole shot on Jim Bernard. But watch now as Bernard comes on with a horsepower at the finish line, 250 miles an hour to pass Joe Amato and take the victory. Jim Bernard, coming out of his helmet and his fire suit, is in the finals against Gary Beck. And he has got to be wondering how's his car going to fare against that vehicle that has low elapsed time, and it also has got the quickest elapsed time in the history of the sport.